Bonjour, Bon Jovi, Bon Tempi, Bonjela, gum ointment. Alright, what do you want? Oh, you want me to do something? Oh, okay. Yeah, today's non-alcoholic beer, folks, is the Smashed Pale Ale from Drynks, DRYNKS Unlimited, and I put the emphasis on the N rather than the Y there, but there you go, that's the way I like to live. Drynks Unlimited specialise in craftily brewing premium quality, great tasting alcohol-free drinks. We are rethinking drinking for today's drinker. Rethinking drinking, only 55 calories per can and 0.0 on the alcohol front. There's absolutely no alcohol in here at all. No traces, nothing. So you can have one of these before midday and not feel bad about it. You know, you ain't got to worry about it. You can have a drink at 8 o'clock in the morning if you want to, because there's no alcohol in it. Not that you'd want to drink a beer at 8 o'clock in the morning, but you might. There you go, folks. It's the Smashed Pale Ale. Why am I doing this, folks? Why am I doing this? Right, so we get a nice colour there. If I want to do it on the shirt, it makes it a little bit darker. But it's decent enough. It's not like sort of a light pale ale colour. It's exactly what you would expect from a beer of this type. I can take my glasses off now because I haven't got to actually read anything, have I? That's what happens, folks, when you get old. Look at that, look, the grey. Look at that grey. So, don't get old. It's not nice. Ooh. I'm a bit worried now because that's got a really dry malty smell. There's no hops at all. It's just like a dry malty smell. It might be alright. Should we dive in and find out? A pointy finger. That has got no hops in that at all. Hardly. Well, if it has, I can't taste them. I can taste malt. Just malt. We start with craftily brewed premium beer, and then all the alcohol is gently swept away to leave only pure satisfaction. A light, refreshing pale ale that's a fusion of traditional and modern, pale copper colour with hints of caramel and toffee. Yeah, tropical with a caramel undertone. Hoppy tropical. I'm not getting that. There's no hops, hardly any. Well, if there is, then it's sort of been covered up by the malt. You know, open a bag of malt, folks, and you can smell the malt. Surprisingly, there's only so many ways you can express what malt smells like. It's malt, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's fine. It's fine. It's not good. It's not bad. It's just fine. There's nothing going on. This is the problem. Is you know, if I wanted to have a non-alcohol, I mean, this is especially true for people that want to drink alcohol-free beers. If you want to drink an alcohol-free beer, then you want to have an alcohol-free beer that tastes of beer and has got some sort of flavour to it, you know, some sort of hoppage. And this has got a slight dryness to it. There's definitely a dryness to it. It feels like a beer that hasn't been finished. You know, someone has got to still put the hops in and they've forgotten to do it. That's what it tastes like. It tastes like a sort of English style. I don't want to use the word bland, but it sort of is. I'd get this far and I'd chuck this down the sink because it's not that it's bad. It's just that there's nothing to it. There's no there's no reason for me to drink one of these over and above some of the others that I've tasted on this channel, folks. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down there and the bell, bing, and you'll get an alert when we go live and I'll do one of these. Incidentally, I'll probably be live Saturday. I'll be testing it out, see how we go, see how you lot are getting on, and I might show you and talk to you about milk kefir, so look out for that. But yeah, this is that's the best way I can explain it. It's boring. I wouldn't drink this over water. That's the problem. You've got to have a reason. If you're a non-alcohol drinker like I am now, you've got to have a reason to go out of your way to buy one of these and drink one of these. And the only reason I would do that is if, you know, I fancy something a bit hoppy and I wanted something with a little bit of flavour in. And it's ironic, really, because in the early days when I first started brewing, when I was doing just ciders, I didn't like hops very much. I was very much a cider person, and then the more I started brewing beers, and I started off with lagers and stuff, and then I worked my way up, the more I got into the different flavours and some of the profiles that some of the different hops give off. You know, Citra, the one that smells like catwee, like cat litter tray, Cascade, Amarillo, and they've all got unique flavours. Some are more prolific than others in the flavours and the smells, but you soon get to know what hops you prefer and what ones you like to find in a beer. And I guess that's the problem, is I want to drink, I go to the fridge. If I had one of these and I had a can of Coke or something, I'd go for the Coke, I think, because this is bland. So I'm going to give the Smashed Pale Ale 0.0%. 5 out of 10. It's the worst one so far, folks. And again, it's not because it's terrible. It's not terrible, but it's not good. It's just meh. So that's all for me, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Hopefully that one will be a bit better than this. Cheers. Ta-ta.